Okay, for today's blog, it has been below zero for half the day. Now it's in the single digits, but I had, when I was about done, I handed the walkie to Justin, the next cart pusher that came in. And here, Dan, the manager, Dan Scolfer, had to freak out. And he goes, oh, no. After, Justin was trying to put the walkie on him. And I'm like, chill. I didn't say anything though, but. And that's the thing with Dan Manager. He goes, oh, I want that you to hand. I said that you to hand that walkie to Michael. And I'm like, you didn't tell me. I just assumed to hand it to Justin. It's like, just let Justin have the walkie. He'll hand off that walkie when he goes to break to the closer. And then the closer, when he goes to break, will hand it back to Justin, and then Justin can hand it back to the closer. It ain't gonna really make a difference, I thought, And here I had to, because I had no idea where Michael was, and I'm like, this is why you're have high turnover at Menards. And I hate to say it. It's like, just let the next one have the walkie. It don't make really a difference. But, here's a little update. I haven't heard anything more from Bev Reynolds Johnson, the asset protection manager at the Lake Cali Walmart. She is trying to fight to get that red flag removed and to get me back in. So, what I want to say is there are a lot of things people do not realize, but yeah, and I guess like with Yonkers, since they closed, I guess Oakwood Mall turned them into a snow dumping ground. It's a funny way of putting it. But yeah, like I don't want to say with Menards, it's like there's a lot of times where I just hope that they replace Hunter, Austin, and Joe. But then I remember what Shockoe hometown store manager Christina would say. And then I'm like, then I realize it. I would be barely scheduled for hours right now. I would. They wouldn't be working me much, and that's the truth, But, and that's the thing, like, I don't want to tell Menards, I don't want to push carts anymore. It's like your customers you get in that you call guests, they bully the cart pushers, let alone your cashiers. They want us to go against store rules. And where we gotta worry about getting in trouble. That's what I kind of don't like with some customers. And then when they ask for a carryout and they know you're way far out, I'm just lucky I haven't had to get a loose cart over towards that hotel that was in that for Menards yet. Because that'd be my luck. If I'm way over there, it'll page me for a carryout on 9. By the time I get there, the carryout will be gone. Yeah, they don't even bother telling the customer it could be 5-10 minutes before we get to them. And they're always in such a hurry. I mean, if you're in such a hurry, you could have left earlier. I understand you got things you gotta get done and that, but just to kind of chill. But yeah, even I tried talking to my husband was about, like I said, it's hard for me to look for a job when I can't really do factory work anymore because I got a bad shoulder and a bad knee. And I got a pinched nerve in a foot, basically, and a pinched nerve in an arm. And I have a little bit of troubles breathing when it's really cold out for some reason, but I can't even do restaurant work anymore either because of that too. So all I'm stuck with doing is retail. So it's sad, but it's like, well, you know, what can you do? Because I can't push carts anymore and do carry-outs anymore because of health issues, really. Even I told Arnie, I don't really know what to do. I can't really tell CRI this, because then they'll look at me saying, well, now you're being way too picky and stubborn. And it's like, I don't want to get fired and then be unemployed either. And some of the places I gotta avoid applying at is, like, for instance, JCPenney, because you don't know when they'll close that store. It's not on the chopping block yet, as far as I know, the one in Eau Claire, and they pay only minimum wage. I mean, I don't want to hurt Arnold and I with me trying to get out of Menards to find a job where they'll treat me better than Menards and give me full-time position. Because it's like, well, we do have bills to pay for, and I really don't know much to do, but even I've been keeping an eye on when Payless will start selling their fixtures. So I'm thinking they will start doing that soon because they ain't getting any more shipment of things, far as I know. But I think they'll close that Eau Claire one real fast, I think. But who knows? Like I kind of can say this too. I guess they're talking like this coming Saturday into Sunday, we might be getting another snowstorm again. And it's March, so, but they're talking like possibly most of it's going to be rain and then turn to snow. So, everybody's like, when will it end? Because everybody wants a 50-degree weather day because we haven't seen it in months. But we're kind of hoping. But then again, if it gets to be 50 degrees, most of the snow is going to melt real fast. And I ain't joking. Because by the end of this month, it can get around 50 degrees. But usually around this time, we're near or in 40-degree range. And this morning it was below 0, and right now it's single digits. So, that tells you how cold it is. But, like I figure is once I get a different job, I ain't gonna shop at Menards East. It's just, I was treated really bad by management here. And that happened, I think, since day one. And that's a sad thing to say when you're talking about your employer. And Sears, but now they closed, they treated me like gold. But they weren't paying me enough and they weren't giving me the hours I needed, it's a sad thing to say, you know. Usually your places, if they treat you real good, they're also not financially stable. So, it's a sad thing to say. And even I realize too, if God allows me to get my red flag removed and to return to Walmart, I will. I will take that chance, but I will not talk about what happened at Black River. I'll just pretty much keep that to myself. Just for reasons, you know. It does suck to say, you know. It's also like, you know, it's so hard to get a job at Goodwill, let alone Target. Target, you have to be practically living in Eau Claire to even get hired there. And they only hire for part-time. They said the only way they give you full-time is if they hire you for supervisory at Target. And they pay good starting, though. That's the thing. Even I've tried even getting into Blaine's Farm and Fleet. And they want you already having knowledge on how to do that stuff. Yes, I have knowledge on that stuff, but it's like I never worked in apparel. And before I got hired in hardware for Sears, I had an interview for hardware at Blaine's, and they said, for anyone that we hire for this position, we want them already knowing about the tools and that. And I didn't. So, yeah, it sucks, don't it?